Hey everybody, and welcome to another LEGO Dreams review here on my channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at set number 71458. This is the Crocodile car. This set comes with 494 pieces and is recommended for ages 8 and up. And we're going to kick off this review by taking a look at the minifigures that are included in the set, starting with Cooper, who I think is a rather impressive looking minifigure. I love the printed detail on the helmet as well as the chest and legs. Cooper also comes with a blue belt that wraps around his waist, and unfortunately there's no arm printing on this figure, but I don't think it's necessarily too big of a deal, and he also has a relatively solid back print as well. Cooper also comes with his hairpiece, which is a nice inclusion, and his first facial expression depicts him being a little stern, and his second facial expression depicts him sleeping. Cooper also comes with a brick-built hammer as an accessory, and I do like the design of it and how it matches his overall aesthetic well. The next minifigure we're going to be taking a look at is Jaden, who I think has a pretty unique face print thanks to the printed detail of his braces and headgear. Jaden can also be seen rocking his purple unicorn pajamas, and I do like the printed detail of it on the chest. I do think it would have been cool for this printed detail to be all around the figure, but as we spin him around to the back, you can see the same print on the back as well. Jaden also comes with a second facial expression that depicts him sleeping. The next figure we're going to be taking a look at is Logan. I don't know too much about the LEGO Dreams TV series, but I do know that Logan is a human, and this is some kind of blue form that he takes in the show. I do like the hairpiece and facial expression that this character has, and he also comes with a small blue body, which I think would have benefited from just a little bit of printing just to make it a little bit more interesting to look at. But as we make our way around to the back of the figure, you can see that there's no printing on the body whatsoever. Logan does come with a second facial expression, which is a nice inclusion, as well as a hockey stick as an accessory. The next minifigure we're going to be taking a look at is called the Night Hunter, and personally this is my favorite minifigure in this set and a big reason why I decided to pick it up. I love the printed detail found on the chest and legs. He also has some waist and foot printing as well. I think the design of the character's hat is well done with that yellow eye in the middle just to give it a little bit of contrast. He also comes with a pretty cool looking scarf piece as well. And as we make our way around to the back of the figure, you can see that the character does come with a back print, which we're going to be taking a better look at by removing the hat and the scarf. And I do like the design of this character's back print, especially with that yellow eye in the middle to kind of match the design we see on the front of his hat. And with his scarf removed and spinning the figure back to the front, we can get a little bit of a better look at his chest print as well as his face. The Night Hunter also comes with this really cool brick-built crossbow, again rocking that yellow eye, and I just think it matches his overall aesthetic well and is a really cool design. The last figure we're going to be taking a look at is Snivel. And I think that this is a rather cool looking figure, and it uses the same body piece that Logan used earlier, except Snivel has some printing on it, which I think makes it look a lot more interesting. Snivel also has a scary yet cute facial print, as well as a pink flame coming out of the top of his head, and he also has some black shoulder pads just to give him a little bit of extra detail. And if you're enjoying my review so far, consider giving the video a like and subscribing to my channel for future brick-built reviews. Snivel also comes with a tiny spear as an accessory. And overall, I do like the minifigures that come in this set. The highlights for me personally are Cooper and the Night Hunter, but I do like the other three as well. Be sure to let me know what your favorite minifigure in this set is in the comments below. With the minifigures out of the way, we're now going to talk about the two bikes that come in this set for the Night Hunter and Snivel. We're going to start with the bike that belongs to the Night Hunter, and overall I do like its design, and I think it fits the overall aesthetic of the Night Hunter well. There's this really nice printed piece found at the front of the bike that depicts it having teeth, which is a really cool detail. And I do like the transparent pink wings found at the back of the bike, as well as the pink flames coming out of the handlebars. And overall, it's just a really solid bike design in my opinion. And as I spin the bike around and tilt it upwards, you can see that there's also a printed piece found in front of the seat to depict a control panel. And lastly, this bike also comes with a couple of stud shooters, which is a really nice play feature for kids. And again, you'll have to let me know what you think of this bike and its overall design in the comments below. And I do think that the Night Hunter looks good when he's sitting on the bike, and there's also a second seat found at the back of the bike for a second minifigure. There's also a second miniature bike for Snivel, which I think is really cute, and overall it fits the same color palette and design as the bigger bike, just in a smaller, cuter package. I do like the inclusion of the pink flames here at the back, as well as the printed eye in the front. There's a small stud found at the center of the bike that you can take the Snivel minifigure and place him onto the bike. And I do think that when Snivel is placed onto the bike, he looks absolutely adorable, and he is ready to ride into battle. The last thing to talk about with this set is the actual Crocodile car itself. And the thing that really drew me to the set and wanting to purchase it was just its really creative design and use of very interesting colors. And I really like the inclusion of the highlighter yellow found on this set just to really draw your attention to it. We're going to start by talking about the head of the crocodile, which I think is very well built, and I like the creative aspect of having the nostrils be the engine of the car. The detail found at the top of the head and inside the mouth are stickers, but the crocodile does come with some printed eyes, which is a nice inclusion. And as we make our way down to the body of the crocodile, you can see that it is made up of a red car with a lot of stickers for detail. Except for that circular piece that has the hourglass on it, that's a print. The top of the car can be easily removed to access the interior, which is a very simple looking interior, but there is space to put two minifigures inside. The legs of the crocodile have two different designs for the front and back legs. The front legs depict a skinnier, darker blue leg, while the back legs are a little bit bigger with a sticker for detail. And while these legs do come with some articulation, there's not really a whole lot of poses you can put the crocodile in. At the back of the crocodile's body, there is this black knob that is attached to the top of the tail, which I think has a relatively solid design, and I love this really big piece here at the end of the tail for that little bit of extra detail. Which brings us to our first play feature of this set, which is if you take that knob and rotate it, the tail actually swings back and forth. I think this is a really cool play feature, and it's implemented well, and it feels really smooth when you're swinging the tail back and forth. The other play feature in this set has to do with the mouth of the crocodile. If you look in the middle, you can see that there is a slot. And you take this light blue circular piece that is included in the set and you push it into the mouth of the crocodile. And if we look towards the back of the car, you can see that there's this little lever here, and if you push it back, it causes that circular dish piece to shoot out of the crocodile's mouth. This set does include an alternate build that depicts the car turning into some kind of hippo creature, but I decided to build a crocodile car because that's the set that is depicted on the front of the box, and I thought it was more interesting overall. This set originally retailed for $60, but I found it on clearance at Walmart for 50% off. So I paid a total of $30 for the set, which I think is a very good deal for what you get. I do like all the minifigures that are included, and I think the crocodile car itself is a very unique and interesting looking set. And if you find this set on clearance and are interested in picking it up, I would recommend it. Thank you so much for watching my review, and be sure to like the video and subscribe for future brick built reviews.